Hey, what's up guys? RevDMQ here. Hope you're doing well today. I got a crazy little video for you. It's not too long, but the contents are insane. I can't believe it. Battlefield has predicted the future again. Yes, this is not the first time, nor is it the second time, and it probably won't be the last time. But Battlefield has predicted the future again. Maybe some of you remember back to 2020, the Arecibo Observatory collapsed. Do you remember that? Well, that should have looked very familiar to us Battlefield players because the level Rogue transmission in Battlefield 4 was based off of the Arecibo Observatory, that big satellite. Remember Levolution? Battlefield 4's big selling point was Levolution, and you could destroy that satellite. You could collapse the observatory. In 2014, they said that observatory would crash, and then in 2020, it did. It had fallen into disrepair and it just crashed, which is crazy. And then the very next year, we were all in COVID, we were all in lockdown. Maybe you remember in 2021, there was this ship, an Evergreen chartered ship named Ever Given, and it was lodged in the Suez Canal. It ran aground in the Suez Canal and it was stuck for 6 days. You remember all the memes about the Ever Given ship in the Suez Canal, and you remember the crazy conspiracies around it. Well, whatever. What is true is that it ran aground. What it also is true is that just a few years prior, in Battlefield 1, there was the level called Suez Canal, and in that level there was a ship that ran aground. Battlefield predicted the 2021 running aground of the Ever Given ship. But that's not all. Just this week, a restaurant named Jumbo Floating Restaurant sank. It sank into the sea, and again, this is something that Battlefield predicted. Jumbo Floating Restaurant is the actual restaurant that the level Sunken Dragon was based off of in Battlefield 4. Once again, we have Battlefield predicting the future. The Jumbo Floating Restaurant was predicted to sink in 2015 because it was a DLC. And now in 2022, third year in a row that Battlefield predicts the future. But what's crazy about this is what's nuts. The craziest thing about this circumstance is that the ship sank, or the restaurant sank, in the Paracel Islands. Yes, the Paracel Islands. The same islands that Battlefield has a level named after called Paracel Storm. And the Jumbo Floating Restaurant sank in the middle of a storm in the Paracel Islands because of a Paracel storm. The news agency said it sank due to adverse weather conditions, but there was apparently a very bad storm that took place. So 3 times in 3 years, Battlefield's events in-game have come to real life. So what's next? What's going to happen next? Well, the day that I'm recording this, June 21st, is actually the 17th anniversary of the launch of Battlefield 2. Some of us might remember Battlefield 2. In Battlefield 2, there was war that took place in Kazakhstan. Battlefield 2 had a large portion of the map of their game set of their maps and their gameplay set in Kazakhstan. In Battlefield 2, it was the Chinese military, the People's Liberation Army, that was fighting against NATO in Kazakhstan. But there are some reports coming out now that Russia is potentially considering the next target after Ukraine to be Kazakhstan. So if Russia invades Kazakhstan, let's say in 2023, sheesh, that'd be 4 years in a row that Battlefield has predicted real world events. And that would be absolutely insane. I will leave you with this. French Guiana, you better watch out for the Guiana Space Center, because chances are Battlefield has already predicted its demise. So what do you think of this, guys? Is this crazy? Is this nuts? Leave me a comment. If you like the video, The best thing you can do to support the channel is to share it on all of your socials, however you want. But I hope you enjoyed it. This is a fun little video. I mean, the real world events aren't fun, but this was a fun video to make, and I hope you enjoyed it. Grace and peace.